What's really good, ladies and gentlemen? This is OG Buddy Kudandada, aka Chef. Listen, there's get more hyped about talking wrestling than fucking Contra Unit. Let's just keep it 1,000. These I had to do dolo because I'm biased as shit, and it's just more extra content I can lie. But I'm gonna do these segments as Contra TV. Y'all see the logo right up over there. Um, Massive news coming out of MLW leading up to this new era MLW was Josef Samael will be like part of talent relations and stuff. Now, I get on screen saying, oh, bad reasons. MLW at best when Contra Unit was at its highest, and we all know that what Contra Unit was doing and how it was visibly seen. But regardless of how we might look at it, and with Josef Samael back into MLW, I'm excited for it. But it's been a mess with Contra Unit, right? So the original Contra Unit, freaking amazing, super dope. We know what they did. Now you got Jacob Fatu absolutely killing it in WWE. We've seen Ikuro Kwon kind of exited for a little while. Just kind of, disbanded. Then we get Contra Unit 2.0. So you have Mads Kruger, Janai Kai, who was phenomenal, Ikuro Kwon, Minoru Suzuki, right? One of the greatest wrestlers of all time. But it kind of felt all over the place, right? Like it didn't feel like the old Contra Unit because we know Josef Samael wasn't there, and it just didn't have that same feel. It was super dope when they had the big Contra Unit flag over the cage and all that, so it was dope. Then you added Baba Thunder kind of at the end of it, and he was sprinkled in kind of sporadically, and it got to a point where he was not on the show for so long. You're like, is he even there, right? Then it just became Mads Kruger and Ikuro Kwon, and we've seen what's transitioning to right now, where Ikuro Kwon is telling Mads Kruger, yo, you got to come back here. There's a message, blah, blah, blah. Mads Kruger's a champion at that moment. And he says, no, I'm not fucking with Contra Unit. Like, it's over. I don't need Contra Unit, blah, 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 right? And more words than what Mads Kruger uses. Leading up to Battle Riot, the only person that's been flagging hard is Ikuro Kwon, right? He staged it, and I can't tell you how dope that is for mad reasons, and I fuck with Kwon. He's a real dude. You have Templario versus Ida, and it's like, all right, phenomenal match. I mean, like, this is the way to start a show, right? This is the tone setter. They kill it. I actually thought, we did the live. You can go watch that. I actually thought that Kushida was going to lose because of the Chicago show coming up and how well Lucha does over there. Now, I'm a big Kushida fan. I think the brother's super talented. Even at 42, he's moving around like he's 22. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, this is crazy. And he comes away with the clean dub. I'm like, oh, shit, Kushida's that guy, right? We took it off the Lucha guy, which is super dope because I want to see more talent away from the Lucha, even though I think Templario's a fucking star, and I hope he's in MLW's long-term future. The guy is incredible. So Kushida goes over, and then Kwon comes out. And I'm like, all right, well, maybe Kwon's going to fuck with Kushida because, Kwon feels that's his belt, and you know how he rolls. I'm going to fuck with whoever's in my way. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's there is going to get it. So he kind of talks some shit real quick, and they both attack Templario. And I'm saying, yo, if you listen to the live, I'm like, yo, Muffins, he's got that Contra Unit fucking shirt right there. Look, it's on the side. I said, I think he's going to flag him up. He's like, nah, no way. And then what happens? Kushida joins Contra Unit. Now, on the live, in my head, I'm like, oh, Contra TV is going to be lit because I'm going to talk about the new beginnings of Contra Unit and the recruitment process, right? Like, who's next? How's it going to move? But we have right now a champion in Contra Unit, right? With Kushida. He walks in with a belt. So I'm like, oh man, this is going to be crazy. You have Ikuro Kwon, you got Kushida, we're going in the right direction. And I'm hoping at some point the murder grandpa Minoru Suzuki comes back. And I'm biased. I'm biased as fuck. You know, I ain't gonna even lie to you or hold you. I'm a big Minoru Suzuki fan. So if we get Minoru Suzuki at any level to come back as Contra Unit, I'm ODing on it. So we sit there, we're like, I don't. Contra Unit, got it, bang, right? Battle Riot comes. You know, doing their thing. Kushida, Contra Unit are attacking the big man, the former Simon Gotch comes out. You're like, oh shit. Simon Gotch going at, Mads Kruger. Like, oh, whoa. So we get one of the originals back with Contra Unit. It was the Iranian super soldier Daivari, Simon Gotch, Josef Samael, Jacob Fatu, and Ikuro Kwon. So I'm like, oh, snap. Simon Gotch, Contra Unit, this is lit, right? All right. We got something here, right? Now it's not just Kushida. Baba Thunder comes out. Hail Contra. I'm like, oh, shit. Now, I hope Baba Thunder's around more than before. You know what I mean? Like, let's not just have guys come in and then that's it. Now, just salute to give Mads Kruger credit. He throws everybody out the ring. Kushida's gone. Simon Gotch is gone. And then he ultimately throws Baba Thunder out. That's some big fucking husky dude. Fucking pushes Mads Kruger off the top and he goes down and then they start jumping him. Now, the dude with the mask, I have no idea who this brother is, right? Like, I don't have that information. I do not know who he is. But, whoa. So, Contra Unit goes from, we have no idea of what's going on, how's it moving, how's it shaking, and you get Kushida. So you're like, all right, we're forming in the right direction. Simon Gotch, Contra Unit, you're like, whoa, this is going to be a problem. Baba Thunder comes out, you're like, oh, damn. They got everything in their works, right? Like, every size position from, Kushida's, I guess, is the small, and I mean, let's not stunt like Ikuro Kwon didn't bulk up. Simon Gotch can bang with anybody. I mean, Baba Thunder's a monster. And then all of a sudden, this dude comes out with the crazy looking mask, and they just annihilate. I mean, Kruger. Now, I said it on the live, and I'm going to say it again. I think Mads Kruger's dead. Obviously in wrestling terms. They put the body bag on him, the Sentai Death Squad. Mads Kruger's done. Sun is out. I don't think we even see him in MLW again. They killed him. They caught a body. He's dead. It's over. Game. No more restarts. No extra lives. He's done. Contra Unit is officially back. So, I mean, I'm not sure how to paint it in there, but MLW, CMLL, Lucha, whatever they call it, y'all better have your fucking shit in order. Because this Contra Unit, now, I'm not saying they're going to be better than the original Contra Unit with Fatu and the Iranian Super Soldier, Daivari. But if you look, everything is in play to make a run at we're the best version of Contra Unit of all time. They have all the pieces in line. You know what I'm saying? Kwon, you just let him talk his shit. Baba Thunder, I've never heard him speak yet. Kushida, neither. I'm not a big, I don't watch N.W.A or New Japan or nothing like that. But you have your mouthpiece. I would love Josef Samael in any part just to be what he did and talk on that screen shit. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't even have to be ringside presence. They got enough. But if we get that Josef Samael who talks shit and he terrorized MLW. Let's just be, keep it 1,000 to what it is. He terrorized MLW. Give us that. Give us that level of, the head of the snake is back. Oh, my God. Listen, I'm going to be jumping on here. Anything that happens out of Contra Unit, I'm gonna talk it. I might actually have to get a flag back here, just to drape it up or some shit. Maybe I'll reach out to, maybe I'll see if I can get one from the OG himself. But real shit, man. I'm so hyped up for this Contra Unit. MLW is going in the right directions. If you look at how it was filmed and the color brightness, the clarity, how every spot was seen, right? Like there's a new direction to MLW, and it's hitting on all cylinders. So if you're an old MLW fan and you thinking about coming back, yo, this is the time, right? New direction, new everything. The right people are in place. We got a really good roster so far. They're going to continuously rise. I'll probably do, some fun stuff of, what female will join Contra Unit, who's available. I'll talk with Muffins, and he'll give me a list of who's available out there as free agents, and I'll have some fun when nothing's happening. But every week I will be giving you some Contra Unit TV. Contra TV, as you see in the logo right there. And then you have us, Urban Wrestling Network, that covers all wrestling, especially MLW. That's our thing. When MLW goes back solely to Fusion, I might try to convince the homie, yo, it might be time that we go back to only MLW. I don't know. We'll see. You know what I mean? Like, we always talk everything, but MLW is our home. It's what we love. It is what it is. But Contra Unit, it's always hail Contra. You know what I'm saying? And we got some dope interviews. We got Josef, we got Ikuro Kwon. I'm going to reach out to Bob Thunder. I don't know if he can talk because of his character. Kashida, I don't know if, how well his English is. Like I said, I don't know the brother like that. But, I have to reach out to Kwon, see if we get him back, eventually when things are in the right direction. We're seeing how it's playing out and where it's going. Maybe we'll even try to get the Sheik in here. I don't know. But listen, we put a lot of work into this. We're at 1,300 something subscribers. It's always MLW, man. It's what we do. But for myself, the big homie Muffins Martinez, my sponsor, Hip Hop Bling. I'm just saying this shit is fire as fuck. I rock my shit heavy. But listen, man, I'm excited. This is going to be a lot of fun. And like I said, these are where I'll have a little fun doing it myself. You know what I'm saying? It's always Hail Contra, MLW. Let's get it popping. I'm out of here. Deuces.